Day one started with me buying a new windshield and moving my entire home because the moving company's truck broke the day prior. But still, I successfully left Toronto thanks to great motivation and the fact I gave back the keys of my apartment to my landlord earlier that day. Downtown Detroit is actually pretty busy. What are they all doing? Jobs or something? Anyway, similar to how I felt last time, it's really not as apocalyptic as I've imagined from the news. So I wandered into the sketchier, abandoned areas and was immediately greeted with the flash storm. Maybe that cleaned the streets of the debris and the less friendly people I saw last time. Maybe everything that needs to be demolished already has been. Either way, the half-housed neighborhood looked like a new settlement where houses are being built. It's kind of homely, kind of. Last time I was here, I visited the Ford factory for the epitome of America, the F-150. Ford was also going to release the new GT, the RS, and the Shelby. The Corvette was impressing all the journalists and midlife crisisers by being a bargain that can rival some 911s. $70,000 Camaros are setting record lap times that are on par with the newest Ferraris. And Chrysler's madness was driving them to put 700 horsepower engines in everything from a muscle car to a full-size family sedan to trucks. They all had a charming character in their own ways. And now they're just metal processing assembly lines, making commodities that are no different than the others. Ford and Chrysler just killed their car divisions in North America, and GM's making all those stupid, real people, not actor commercials.
The starting price is $22,500.
What?
Oh, wow.
The lines down here, they're seamless, like your classic German design.
It feels like a BMW.
It looks like a Tesla.
Like a BMW Tesla combination.
The Motor City has lost its personality, and I have lost my endearment for it. With nothing keeping me in Detroit, I started to drive towards somewhere more developed. At first glance, the Amish country looks like a low-budget movie, set in the 1800s French countryside. Horse carriages somehow have turn signals and brake lights. People with period costume ride bicycles. Pasture is so green, it almost looks fluorescent. But despite how ridiculous everything was, it was also the exact magical and romantic setting people were looking for from a movie set in the 1800s French countryside. My most authentic experience, though, was from eating their acorn-fed prosciutto and acorn-fed unpasteurized cheese. As I settled into the first few hours of the trip, through lonely traffic, through lonely roads in the middle of the night, and through empty roads of rural Michigan, Indiana, and Illinois, I was patiently waiting for the homesickness to kick in. In fact, I was kind of looking forward to the authentic traveler experience of feeling the day one emotional shock. Did I not just leave behind everything and everyone I know and dive headfirst into a world where I know no one? Yeah, I have the tendency to be abnormally nonchalant sometimes, like when I ran into a deer that jumped out of the forest, had the airbag blown on my chest, and just casually started to pick up the broken parts of the road to reassemble my car. But still, why does this feel no different than a normal weekend trip? Well, this is exactly what I do all weekend. Take the car and just drive to random places. Plus, by purposely not planning for anything more than 2-3 days in advance, I'm never counting the days until home. And frankly, there's always the safety net of being able to fly back whenever I want, or book an Airbnb similar to home. So, to add to the excitement, I started a 48-hour granola bar only challenge. Hey, at least it'll lower my standards for food, so I can enjoy more of the local food I'll encounter. As I closed in on Chicago, and was nearing 48 hours of dry food only diet, I beelined for the deep dish pizza. With a stomach full of gooey dough and cheese, I saw the darkened pylons and rail cars with the rusty sunset on the backdrop, and felt the sense of order and rugged industrialization that I was expecting from Detroit. As I got closer to the skyline, I was floored by its architectural beauty. Everything, from its overall shape to the surface of the stone, looked purposeful and as if it was imposed by the strictest homeowner association. I guess having your entire city burnt down makes you a bit more conscious about urban design, and gives you a blank slate to force utilitarian buildings into pieces of art.